I am live. To the show, I'm live. There you go. I still got your volume down. Welcome to the Curly Express. Dwight here. Only Dwight. I'm on top. Let's see. I thought JJ wasn't going to be here. Looked like Liz was the first person in here for all the time it was up. Liz gets a cookie. Welcome, Liz. Welcome, Thomas Grassi, Cal Stevens, Jenny, Wigwag Workshop. Welcome, Tuna Head. JJ, I thought you were going to be here, JJ. Tuna Dog. Eric, welcome, buddy. No, it's good morning, Vietnam. Sorry. Hey, can you guys hear me? I hope. Hey, Wesley, welcome. I'm doing good. How you doing? Digger, welcome. You at 613. Somebody's not clicking a thumbs up. I know who you are. Okay, that's fine, JJ. Happy first day of March, right? First day of March. February is gone. March means we're getting closer to warmer weather. Thomas Grassi. Can you guys hear me? All right. Thank you. I'm not falling asleep. Where's Thomas? Thomas is walking. Thomas Grassi is walking in his sleep. Wigwag, you always say that. See how you are? Look at that. I'm going to break a pop one open for you. Wigwag. Nice and cold. Ray B, welcome. What do you mean no sound? Everybody else hear me? You don't hear me now? What happened? Now nothing. Anybody hear me? Digger hears me loud and clear. Lots of sound. What kind of sound? You hear me eating these here French fries that I didn't like? I got them from Dollar Tree. They're nasty, actually. I got some of these. I didn't like them very much yesterday, so I let them set out, air out. I thought maybe they would taste better after air hit them for a while. They do taste better, actually. Do you think I'm having a beer, Wigwag? Do you hear my voice, Eric? Thomas Grassi wear hearing aids too? I don't really have my hearing aids on. I do like my hearing aids since I can connect it to the phone and I can be hands free talking on my phone. Well, that's good, Thomas. Hey, Ivo, welcome. I'm not having a beer. I'm having. I had a choice of having an A&W, but I'm drinking. What am I drinking? Oh, Pepsi Zero, cherry and cream. Oh, I just felt it. I felt it. It- oh, I guess on my phone. I got pop everywhere. I lost the stream on my phone. What happened? So, Liz, you see the Liz, you see the thumbnail for the stream? What building looks really big, tall, but yeah, I kind of want a little bit of a tall building. Too early for ants. I bought it because it was cheap, way right? Cheaper than normal. This don't shouldn't even have caffeine in it. I don't think. Look out, pop everywhere. Got it all over my. Got pop all over my bass. That's the first time I ever tried it. I'm not crazy about it, but I do have it, so I have to drink it. My oldest brother drank Pepsi all the time for years. Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi. And now he can only allow to drink one can of Pepsi a day now. What's Jolly Good Soda? Never even heard of it. I think I've heard Black Bear before. Hey, Andy, welcome. That is my future building. I chose that building to house all the miners. The miners got to have a place to live. But you know, it only has windows on one side. The other side don't have windows. I don't like that. I'm thinking about taking the same side that has the windows and just double them and put them on the other side of the building too. Or I can leave it like that and put a bunch of billboard things, you know, on the side over there for advertisement, maybe. You know, I still haven't drank any coffee for a month now. I'm still drinking cappuccinos for breakfast. No, that's why all I ever drank was water and coffee in the morning. It got a little boring. Since I got the zero kind of pop, I decided to get some, try it out, you know. I'll tell you one thing, I had the A&W root beer zero. It does not make a good root beer float at all. I tried it. And what do you think you got in your beer there, Ray? Pure water? Pure beer, no chemicals or nothing, huh? No, I don't drink any alcohol. There's better things to drink. That's good for you, Wig Wag, drinking all that water. Oh, really? You can't get the root beer in the UK? Well, that was kind of you. Then you don't have no idea what the root beer tastes like. I just got a little tired of drinking water all the time. That's all I do is drink water. Water, water, water. I figure I just change it a little bit. Yeah, it's just fermented. Yeah, it's just rotten stuff. You're drinking mold. You don't drink Mountain Dew anymore, Eric? You can get a Mountain Dew in zero. Where did you say you got to go today, JJ? No more Dew. Can't you drink Mountain Dew Zero, Eric? Oh yeah, that's right. That's what you were going to do. I forgot. Hey, Deep, welcome. Oh, in Code Red, but they do have Zero Mountain Dew, but not in Code Red. They might someday. There's a root beer place in no, I'm not. Yeah, that's a root beer place in a town not far from me. Have not ate there. They have the old type where you pull up to the menu outside, underneath the canopy. That would just be just like a A&W. I don't think they're A&W though, but they are called a root beer stand, and they make their own root beer. I haven't ate there or anything, but I'd like to someday. They got the people. I don't think they wear roller skates. Not, but you order, outside there on the menu thing, and then bring your food out to you. Dog and Suds used to be good too. I think the one by us when I was growing up was called Dog and Suds. I remember Dad always bought a gallon of root beer and bring it home. Where you get that at, Wigwag? Is that the stuff you buy at the Menards? Get to the chopper. What's Moxie? I never heard of Moxie. Yeah, that Dog and Sons is totally gone. Been gone for years. It was only there when I was a kid, and that's gone. They plowed that all down. I think there's a big gas station sitting there on that corner now. I was kind of looking at the root beer stuff when I was there. Last month was I went there last month or something like that. What day that was? I think it was last month when I bought all that 2x2s and 1x2s. It's a New England soda, really. Moxie is? That's weird. Can you buy it in the States? Of course you do, Ray. It looks just like beer. I'm kidding you. But it looks like beer. Apple cider looks exactly like beer. Oh man, this beer is really good. Diet tastes like Metallica. Metallica. I only bought that cherry stuff. Um, it was on sale like $5 for a 12 pack, so I couldn't pass it up. I just went ahead. I just wanted to try it. It's not my favorite. Trust me. Oh, Andy got some pizza. It's all right. Go eat that pizza. You don't want to talk about pizza. I bought a Pizza Hut. Um, last week or the week before? So I got the New Yorker. It both have three ingredients on it, and they both open their box up and show it to you, but they didn't do it. And only thing I opened it up, looked inside just to see make sure they gave me my extra sauce that I paid for, and I chose the ingredients on it, which cost me extra. I get home, open up my pizza. There's not one piece of meat on that pizza. Boy, that really made me mad. I ate it still, but I got a hold of them, and then I got a survey, and boy, did I just laid it on them. They offered me free pizza. You can have a free pizza, and then the manager from that Pizza Hut emailed me. Said, "Give me your name, your address, and I'll send you a paper coupon to get a free pizza." I told him I'm never going back. All right, JJ, have fun today. I have no clue. I don't drink beer. Beer really nasty. I never drunk beer. That stuff tastes so bad. I don't know how anybody can drink that stuff. Smells tastes like pee. Yeah, I do know what pee tastes like actually by accident. There you go, chopper, JJ. Get to the chopper. So, I know you guys knew I had two 3D printers, and they're both broken. So I bought this one printer off of eBay for parts for the one that used to work. And then when I got that printer for parts, it was useless. It didn't. I could use the parts off it. I tried it, blah blah blah, all that crap. I actually sold that one yesterday, and I totally got all my money back from what I paid for it off of eBay. TMI Dwight. What's TMI? So I still got one more broken printer I'm trying to sell. Actually, the guy is saying that he wants to buy that too. So if he buys that, I sold 3 different things to him, which is good. I had a problem with him at the beginning, but I'm telling this guy, I said, you're paying dirt cheap money for stuff I paid a lot of money for, and then you want to keep on bitching about it. Sorry, I used that word. So my other little 3D printer I've had for over 5 years now, I never had a problem with it. But now I have problems with it. I worked on it yesterday for a long time. And, I don't understand. I made adjustments on the extruder part, which that's the part that, feeds the filament into the hot end. And it worked for a little bit. So I cleaned off whatever I had on the bed and restarted it, and couldn't get the filament to come out again. And it started making the clicking noise up there on the extruder again, and I readjusted it. It just doesn't do any good. Nothing comes out of the nozzle. Doesn't make no sense. Sorry. It slipped. Well, at least, yeah, I got the money back on the one I bought. Don't ask, Tuna Dog. Don't ask. I bet she does, Tuna Dog. So what's everybody been? Hey, Chuck, welcome. What's everybody up to lately? Anybody working on their layout? Chuck, hey, somebody throw up Hot Dog Andy's link. We got to get him. He's getting so close to 500 subs. Maybe Chuck isn't sub to him. Is Ray sub to him? Oh, me too, Tuna Dog. I worked in a cookie factory, and I ran my own cookie line, and I had a dozen of women. And I learned a lot about women back then. I was younger, much younger. They get mad and throw cookies at me. Thank you, Liz. Hey, Monville. How are you doing and your parents are doing? Liz is getting really good at posting those links. So you know this light I got over here. I had to move this toolbox to get over to that 3D printer, and I had an old chair over there. And I moved this toolbox, and I tripped over this wire for that light, and I just ripped that wiring right out of that off and on button. Good thing I knew how to solder a little bit. I soldered it back together. Okay, Chuck, thank you. Oh, you got your new reading glasses? That's why you can see, huh? Cool. That's where I lost my fingers at the cookie factory. I had to operate all my maintenance, all my own machines, cookie machines, and the cookie machine monster grabbed my hand and dragged it into the machine. And I think I was more in shock than pain. I didn't really feel the pain. Um, I had to stop the machine, and then I had to crank it up. There's all these women standing over on the cookie line looking at me. I mean, I had a couple of good women, that treated me with respect since I ran the cookie line. And I had to back the machine up my hand and pull my hand out. My tip of my finger was gone. And as soon as I pull it out, blood started squirting everywhere. Sorry, Monsville. I know it's hard. Stay strong, Monsville. Maybe start thinking about my parents now. I saw my mom take her very last breath. She died of cancer. Hey, Tom Houston, welcome. All right, Eric. Have a good day and week. Hey, Liz is how many female mile railroaders do we have? I only know Liz as the model. Well, there's another person, but she doesn't give me the time of day. Nessie J. Oh yeah, Nessie J. But she hasn't been around a while. Hope she's getting better. Someone just said they were talking to her. It might have been James. I didn't know that, Jenny. I hope Nessie J gets better and she can come back again. She was doing really good on her layout. Definitely, Monville, stay strong. We know it's hard. How come you don't have any space now, Jenny? You guys moved to a different house or something? Oh, I put a bunch of that stuff on these brick. Now I gotta cover, try to get the brick covered with red again. Maybe you guys need to get a shed. If you put your trains in the shed. No, not really, Thomas. I mean, Tom Houston. I got some needles. It's not acupuncture needles, but I got needles that came with the printer, and I can stick it up in there. But it's clicking again on the extruder up there, and I keep adjusting it, and it ain't making any difference. That's my very first printer, Thomas. It's that filament printer that Creality, that Ender 3 Pro I've been using for 5 years. This is the first time I ever had problems with it. Maybe I just wore it out or something, maybe. Because I printed so much stuff on that thing. And I replaced that extruder again. This is like my third time. Maybe it's that motor that's all extruder is sitting on. Maybe that's wore out. I'll retighten the belts. Maybe the belts are wore out. Maybe I need to put new belts. I don't want to sink in a ton of money when I can take that money and buy a new printer. So, Jenny, you see that where that train derailed up there in Rochelle? Everybody's got cats that gets on their layout. As long as they don't pee and poop on it, you're fine. Right? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can, Mike. Boy, YouTube must just don't like you, Mike. Gotta prove your stuff all the time. Yeah, I can push the filament through. Hey, Amy Tuna, welcome. Don't you leave for vacation soon, Amy Tuna? Well, I've had mine for over 5 years now, Thomas. So there should be still more life in it then. Just got to figure out what's causing the problem. Oh, you're leaving Wednesday? Cool. Hope it's warmer down there for you. I don't want you to be standing around under. Don't stand underneath them trees if it gets cold. Them lasagna. Them iguanas will fall out hit you in the head. Hey, Clev, welcome. All right, Tuna Dog. It just seems like I hear that clicking. I hear that film is slipping on that extruder. Right, so I already got a new hot end on it, all new hot end. I replaced that tube thing, that goes from the extruder down to the hot end. I got a new extruder on there. This is my third one. I didn't think there's anything was wrong with the other one. I tightened up the belts, but maybe I need to replace them. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe they have motor. All right, I'll try that, Thomas. I can hear that it clicks. So when it's clicking like that, that means that it's slipping and it's not pushing the filament through. Actually, I think I made videos before on different problems with the printer. Clicking means that it's stuck. Yeah, it's not pushing. No, not from that clock because I can reach up there and squeeze that spring area and shove that filament in, and it comes out at the nozzle. This is the first time out of 5 years I've had any problem. Normally, start it up and start sprinting. I printed a lot of stuff on that thing. That's a new teeth on there. That's a new gear thing. Because I just replaced that up there, all that. I did that too, Tom. Who's leaving? All right, Mons. Hang in there. Keep your parents in my prayers for you. What are the chances of that motor being where the extruder mounts on bad? Can't even see that. What's a new one on there, Mike? All right, Tom. So it printed good. I mean, yesterday when I first started it up, I lowered it all and stuff, and I started it, and there was nothing coming out. Before I did that, I heated up the hot end and I pushed the stuff through. Actually, I went into the settings and set the setting where it'll automatically push it through. I did that a few times. And it came out. It was coming out. And so then I turned it off, turned it back on, and to clear the settings. And I leveled the bed. And I only had one thing on my card to print. So I started that, and I was adjusting it up there on the extruder while it was going because nothing was coming out at the beginning. I did some adjustments on the extruder, and then it started laying down the filament. I let it go. It printed whatever I had on the card. I mean, it didn't at first, but it was just still moving around like it's going to print. And it started printing. So I left it. I just let it go till the end of the print. Then I removed everything off the bed, and I wanted to reprint the same thing over again so it was working. So I started it over again, and then nothing came out, and it was making that noise, slipping noise up there on the extruder again. Yeah, maybe, Liz. Good question. I don't think it is, Mike, but it could be. I don't think it is, though. It's inside my dryer, right next to the machine, and I got it coming through. Maybe I should just get a new roll of filament and try it. Maybe that'd make a difference. I don't know when I bought that filament. I've had it tangled before too. I don't know. I might have bought it last year, Thomas. But I got filming in there on the shelf that's been there for years. I guarantee I can still print it too. I got some of that wood filament I use off and on. Hey, Joe Sino, welcome. Hey, Joe Sino, happy birthday, Joe. It's Joe's birthday today. Car 54. You're 54? Thought you're younger. The filament I got going into the printer is in my dryer. I don't let my filament just sit out in the open. All my bags that I have used filament, if I use it and I put it back away, I put it back in the bag. I throw those little moisture bags back in there, and I'll seal up the bag for nothing to get into them. Do you need anything for your birthday, Joe? Well, you would have had to buy a chew. I bet Wigwag likes watching the monsters, don't you? Those are all black and white movies. Car 54 probably was a black and white movie too. Digger, you been working on your layout lately? Haven't seen no new videos. I knew that, Thomas. So was the monsters. Oh, I gotta stop eating those things. I don't like the taste of them. Give me something different to chew on. I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah. They don't sell my suckers anymore. They got a little bag of suckers. I bet there's only 3 or 4 suckers in there. And they want $1.25 for that. I'm not paying that. You don't have a harbor area? I didn't know that. That's an old movie too, series Tuna Dog. Yeah, Liz got to work extra hours to pay for her monthly thing for me. That was pretty funny. Oh, you guys don't want to see this thing. What do you guys think this is? Whoa, don't drop it. Break it. Peppy wouldn't like it if I broke it. Anybody know what this is? Look at all them supports that got to come off yet. Jay, did you switch that? Yeah, exactly, Liz. What, Liz having problems and don't have live chat on? No, she's talking about movie. I mean, people's. That's pretty cheap. Boy, Wang. I don't. I don't have a Sam's Club here. I ain't driving 50 miles to go to one. Trucks, no trucks. Car transport trailer, nope. That's good, Thomas. Oh man, Clev. Clev gets the cookie. Liz lost it. Man, Clev, you're smart. Well, I wouldn't think anybody would ever guess that. Wow. Good guess, Clev. That was awesome. That's for Pappy. Pappy asked me the printing one. Very delicate to take off them supports. No, you would never guess that. Have you printed one before, Cliff? Cliff? Well, those have to be really tiny, Thomas. I have a hard time printing tiny things. Did you use any kind of supports on that, Thomas? Well, I got some hand railings on there. I got to make sure I don't break them off. They're right in this area right here. This is the cab area, so them hand railings are going to be in here. I don't know if this is the one that I set up with less support, though. I had 2 files on the flash drive. But I've always had problems of having complete wheels. The wheels came out really good right here. And I always have problems with this spot right here, these 2 spots right here. They came out good. The wheels are really good on top of that. And there's steps right there. That's going to be a little hard to clean out those supports inside of those. And this is steps right here. They're going to be hard to clean out too. But I can never save this here hook right here. There's a hook right here. And it's still broken. See it? But I think Pappy can live with that. It's the same one I printed for I know I didn't like how they did it. It is too much on when they automatically add it. I went in there and deleted a bunch of it because it was too much. I couldn't get the stuff off. You know how many tampers I've wasted? I just threw a bunch away. I don't like doing it that way. I don't mind let it generate it, but then I go in there and remove stuff where I know that are hard to remove after printed. All right, Thomas. Hey, James, welcome. Well, I don't think anybody sells any of those stuff here in the States either, Club. I got a lot of mole equipment files. I do have a hot knife too now to help remove the supports. I think Joe Rader did a really good job on that tamper I gave him. He really put some really good detail on it and stuff. Oh shoot! You know I could never find that sign of wigwags. Let me go get that. I reprinted that. I reprinted a bunch of wigwags. Actually, I had it still on the flash drive. I could never find that one that I already had. I searched everywhere. All over the floor, nothing. Couldn't find nothing. So I reprinted it. I wonder if it's gonna might be. I think it's a little shorter than the other one. I don't know if I think this one might be a little bigger. Yeah, look at that. Look at that one. That's just perfect right there. Can anybody see it? I don't know if you can see it or not. This one fits perfect in that spot right there. So that works perfect right there. Stuck my finger though now. Whoops. So that one will be perfect right there, actually. No, but when I vacuum, I didn't hear no kind of, loud click or anything. I just suck it up. Went somewhere. Hey, Bob BK, welcome. Probably, Liz. Wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. I printed a bunch of them. Bunch of wigwag ones. But this one here is perfect. Fits in there. There's no gap between there at all. Fits just perfect in that spot right there. It'd be perfect right there. Yeah, how about this one? No, got no writing on it. Look how big that baby is. There is, but there is a writing, but it's not wigwag writing. I have a no sign. This one should go over there on that. Let's see if you guys can read this new sign I got, if I find it. That's wigwag. Another wigwag. Wigwag. I guess I don't have the other sign. What happened to it? Lost it. Lost it already. Let me go back. That don't make no sense. I'll be right back. I have a new sign. What happened to it, I wonder? Oh, there it might be on the floor, I see. Yep, it's on the floor. $60. I heard 60 on the weather channel. Let's see if you can read this sign I made. It's for the new toy store. Anybody, what happened? Wait a minute. I hate that. Go away. Go away. Gemini came up on my screen. Probably can't see it now. Anybody read that? Hey, Pete, welcome. This is a sign that Dwayne's here? Oh, it's a different Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne, welcome. So this is the name that Drew came up with. It's Drew's Diecast RC and Trains Incorporated. I wonder how that's going to fit on the building. Let me get the building. Let me back this up a little bit. Holy cow, did I ever get that right? Look at that. Whoops, I can take the sign off. That should, I should be able to glue that right to that. He had a different word, but it was way too, I forgot what he had on here. Store, he had store on there. I said, that's going to be way too long. I said, well, how about incorporated? Oh, that'll work. Came out really good. I don't know how many times. That's actually what it says in this one. You can't see it because I put, can't even see it. Instead of the letters popping out, I sunk it down a little. You won't even be able to see them letters at all. I can't see them without camera. Oh, I can see it now. I wonder what that black spot is. Yeah, you won't be able to see that. I could almost put that on top of that. I could even put this on without that. I think I'd rather mount it on this, actually. And then this would go right up here like this. I might even get some little spotlights. Maybe take these off and get some little spotlights and aim up toward it, maybe. I did something good for once. How's the weather in Portland? It's 37 here, but I just heard it on my police scan. I mean my weather channel on there that it's going to be 60 this week. You're mowing the lawn? Holy cow! Not that early here. My lawn is still dead. Thank you, Bob. I don't know how many times I did it. The first time I did it, this here was too small because I knew I needed a big one to go up here like this, you know. So that's even bigger than Wigwag sign. I still got to make another sign. I got the bakery over here. I have the bakery yet to do. What a big sign. I think it's perfect. I got Wigwag's cigar, bourbon and cigars. Here, did you see that one, Bob? Not focusing now. How come it's not focusing? I don't know. Whoops. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It's Liz's fault. Liz, why do you make it where it can't focus now? Shame on you. This would be too big to go up here. So I still got to make two more signs. One for the bakery on this side. This is all going to be too big for the bakery, though. And then over here on this side is that's almost long enough for that. For the electronics store. I wonder whose names I'm going to put on here for electronics store and the bakery. Hey, Ironwood, welcome. $79 already. That's just crazy. I'd be happy with 70. I don't know about the real hot weather. Thank you, Mike and Liz. Well, this building doesn't seem very tall, right? Okay, let me get the first wall I printed of that other building, because that looks like a whole lot taller. I haven't even cured this part yet. I still got weights on it, though, to prevent it from warping anything. I haven't cured it, and it's sticky. Not stinky, sticky. So I don't know if I'm getting the picture wrong or what. Let me raise this up a little. See now this. Look at this. This is really totally. Look how much taller this building. I think it's going to go on. I think. I don't think that. I don't know. I'm a little confused right now. I don't think that it should go any higher than that, right? That'd be too tall if I put another one of these on top of that. Look how tall that would be. Right? Let's see what you guys are saying. What are we challenging about? That looks like a 3-story building. Well, if it's 3-story building, right? This is the bottom floor, this part here, then your second floor, and then your third floor, and this. But this is 2 though. This is the 3-story. No, this is only 2. This is fake, right? This is just a floor, floor, floor. Hey, Jeff, welcome. Somebody put Mike's name in their comments, so it had to get approved. I remember that frog with the top hat and the cane. Well, that's my plan, Jeff. Right now, I'm trying to figure out if this building is going to be too tall for the rest of the layout. No, I don't recall, Jeff. Your message was held for review again. Somebody approved it, though. That's just the building that I won from the side doors glued open. Nothing I can do about it. That's that building I got from what's his name? DB Tech on that Christmas giveaway. Right now, I'm trying to figure out this building. This new building is called the Spencer Building. And it was built in 1899. So actually, it's a real building, real life. So I have a new. It's new to me, but it might not be new to other people. So I'm on a different thing looking for buildings. On what's it called? Maker. What's it? Maker World. I think it is. Maker. I want Maker World. I found another building that I need for JJ's bar, for Rocky's bar. I think it might be from the same designer that made this building. Scott's Rails. Scott Rail, Jeff. Is it Scott's Train or Scott's Rail? Yeah, right, Bob. Dave. I haven't. Oh, I started his video. He just made a video. I forgot to finish it today. I'll try to watch it later. Yeah, Scott's Rail. But that is coming from Canada. How long ago did you win it? Might take a while coming from Canada. So this could be actually I think I have to check them sides out because I got no way of showing you the picture of the building. I don't think it's on my phone. Let me look. Oh, you already saw the building. I guess this is right, you know. This is how taller it goes right here. So this is right. It just looks big in the picture. It looks tall in the picture. So actually this is the right size. So I think it'll be fine. So on the other side, though, I can't show you because I ain't got a picture of it. But on the other side of this building, there's no windows at all. And then the back side only has an entrance door and one window. I would like to put balconies. I think it needs a balcony on the side here and with a fire escape. What these people going to do? Building caught on fire? They're going to just jump out of the window? I got all kinds of stuff to do that. I don't remember the door though. Front door. If Dave is a good person, you should just ask him. He's got something going on all the time. He's got one heck of a layout. Now he's doing it in scale. I'm sure it's going to take a while coming out of Canada. Think of the people that sent cars up to Tim from. They make it like that. He said he's not even able to ship those cars back to the States. Is that the one you sent to James, Bob? Boy, I tell you, it feels like the air conditioner is running in here. I feel like I don't think the wind blowing. The wind's not blowing. I feel a cold breeze coming from somewhere. So I guess this building will be all right then. So this is a new building I'm making for the people to live in. Most of the people that has the store, like Wigwag, he's gonna live upstairs, and the new Jenny Bakery over here, she'll have to live upstairs with Steve, since Steve and Jenny both have the bakery. It's actually Steve Bakery, but Jenny's on there too. And then we got Mike's electronics store. He'll have to live upstairs with his wife. You know what I want to do? Thomas Grassi uses that wax paper. I like to put the wax paper over these windows up here with a light in the background and have a picture, have a HO scale person standing in front of the wax paper where you cast a shadow. that looks like Wigwag with his cigar in one hand and a bourbon in the other. I'm a slum lord. I don't know if I could find somebody like that. Maybe you ought to get a picture of yourself, Wigwag, with holding a cigar and a bourbon and send it to Thomas Grassi. He could print one for me. Then I'll just stick it right in front of that window with that wax paper on there. I'll have a light on in the back, and your shadow will shine through that wax paper. It'd be perfect. Hey, Closet Branch, welcome. I want to get a lot of this stuff done this year, you know. I haven't even got to work on the training room last couple of days. I got a lot done in there. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any updates for the new layout this week. I don't even have anything for on the bench this week, coming week. I went to Walmart. What day was that? I don't know. I don't think it was yesterday. Must have been Friday. Finally got my oil changed that was overdue. And Walmart was really cheap. So I went there, sat there for a long time. So I just, I guess I just, like took a little break of doing all that cleaning in there. But I'm getting there. A lot done. Got a lot done. I got all them shelves, that brown shelf over in that corner. I got them all cleaned off all and rearranged. Looks a lot nicer now. I'm getting there. I'm getting somewhere. My whole house got to get reorganized. Got to get into spring fever before I can start getting spring cleaning done. And speaking of spring cleaning, I plan on spring cleaning my garage this year. Because I don't have a boat in there anymore since I sold my boat last year. I need to get in there and get that all organized. I got to get that four-wheeler going for next winter, too. Hey, actually did. I hope they did, Mike. Sure hope they did. I just don't trust people. Last year I had my oil change at Jiffy Lube. They charged me $75. I'm definitely not going back there again. And who knows? And who knows if they actually did anything? I don't trust that stuff. I used to change my own oil, but I just can't do that anymore. No Dr. Pepper. It's a lousy old Pepsi Wigwag don't like. He said that's the worst tasting pop in the world. What does that word mean, Bob? 3D print. Koozies? Koozies. Not a Pepsi fan either. You drink water. Like I said, I bought it because it was cheap. I know I won't buy it again. I'll stick with my A&W root beer. I definitely don't like Coke. Most nastiest pop in the world is Coke. I don't know how people can drink that stuff. That's like battery acid. Oh, I think Jigger drinks Coke. I know Jigger like cherry flavor pop. IP root beer is good. I haven't had it. I just saw that. I think the Dollar Tree sells that brand of root beer. Oh, you did your Kohl's had a grocery store? I just got a text message on my other phone. I don't think I can answer it though. Oh, cool. I got my hearing aids, my hearing test coming up on the 6th. A&W is mine. I think they sell, don't they sell Doggerson's, oh man. I can't think of that root beer. I used to get when I was younger. Is it IBC root beer? You know, they used to make a potato chip back when I was younger called hillbilly chips. Oh man, those were the world's best chips I ever had. That was even better than my Jay's hot stuff. I don't think they make them anymore. But I think it's IBC root beer. I got a big 2-liter bottle of that stuff, and I was drinking it out of the bottle, and all at once something went in my mouth, and out of that bottle of pop, and I spit it out. I'm glad it wasn't a mouse, but it was a big moth. And a big moth in that bottle of pop. That was so disgusting. IBC. I think it was IBC. I'll never forget that. Oh, I want to gag right now thinking about that big moth in my mouth. Ugh. That kind of made me sick just thinking about it just now. Yeah, that Coke is nasty. Jolly Good, huh? I've never heard of Jolly Good. Who do you order it from? Herb Cole. Coke is good to prep your, man, Coke is really bad. Even if it's Coke Zero is bad. All right, Mike, thanks for hanging out. Have a good week, and maybe see you on Sidetrack Sunday. Who's on tonight, Bob? Who's on Sidetrack Sunday, Bob? Hey, Nancy, welcome. Is it still snowing up there, Nancy? I think you got more snow than anybody. You install phones in a Coke bottle plant. Lots of broken glass. I bet. It's almost gone. You didn't really get much of snow, though. You got is that where the Jolly is? Jolly Good is in Wisconsin? Man, must cost a fortune to ship it to you, Wigwag. Yeah, that's what you should do. Just pay Stormy Sky to bring you some pop for that. What's it? What is it? The great meet in June. I don't have it. My mom had a Coke bottle that was gold. I don't know if it was real gold though. I don't know who got it either. I think maybe my second oldest brother got it. I believe. I know it made my sister mad. She thinks she should have had it. I want it. I'm the youngest of the family. All right, the closet. Yeah, because are they in a glass bottle, Wigwag? Yeah, I bet that costs a lot of money. You could just pay that money to Stormy and you'll get them to bring you some pop. Pay them enough money, they can bring you 4, 5, maybe 10 cases of pop. Enough to last for a little while for you. They come in cans? No cans. And back in the day, there was a joke printed inside of the can. Wait a minute. I don't remember it being called Jolly, whatever, but I do remember of being a joke inside of the bottom of the can before, but I don't recall it being Jolly Molly or whatever it's called. Jolly Polly. Chicken. I bet you had chicken when you got home, Andy. That's funny. Did Bob leave us? I don't know who's on Sidetrack Sunday tonight. I probably won't paint this one red or anything. I might use a different kind of color for that building, this new building. Boy, just keep getting all kind of stuff. All kinds of emails. Yeah, I seen those trucks on the road, man. When I was a truck driver, and you get behind one of those, you talk about stinking, full of cow carcass or pig carcass. Oh man, that stuff was nasty. You can't get Old Dutch over by you over there? Really, I live. Yeah, that's pretty bad, Jenny. Yeah, you are. So you have a pickup truck, Jenny? You can load up all that pop. Wigwag has a really strange taste for a lot of stuff, but he don't like Pepsi. But he had a good taste for meat. His what's it called? Brisket. He smoked that brisket or that pig butt. He smoked that pig butt. Yellow and yellow and red yellow and red brick mix with gray corner reinforcement. Yellow and red brick. You want me to mix yellow and the red brick together, or paint the brick yellow? Yeah, for the new building. I knew you were talking about the new building. Yellow bottom, red top. You mean like down here? Yellow down here, and then yellow bottom, and maybe red up here. I don't know. I think this kind of looks kind of weird up here, top part. I don't know if it will be formed like that. And you know these walls here, they both connect together right here. Really weird too. Oh, window section red with yellow raised detail. So this, let me pick this up for a minute. So paint the brick area red, brick red, and then this stuff right here, yellow. Is that brick too? Yeah, it's brick too. There's a spot on there. It just came off. That sounds pretty interesting, actually. And then I got this area here, maybe yellow. Actually, this here is brick. I see it got brick. Maybe these right here yellow with the blending with the red, red, right, red robin. Whoops. Well, this building in real life was built in 1899. And look what color they have that building, on my thumbnail. But that's a bright red to me. They didn't even look like brick red. Yeah, but they got the lines here, so actually the roof probably going in this line right here. Actually, the roof I'm going to split in half because it won't fit on my printing bed. That's why I like to get the filament printer going again. But there's no windows for the first level, right here. Or red with dark brown details. Yeah, yellow's hard to get a good yellow. I mean, I got a bunch of yellows, but it's hard to get a good yellow, not a bright yellow. I got some really bright yellow, but I bought some other kind of yellow ones. I got some gold. Oh no, I got my strap caught in there. You ain't seeing yellow. And that one. Oh, almost timed out Liz again. What's Wig got? Making green gold tacos. Bacon rice and refried beans. I'm actually having oh, Wigwag is not gonna like this. I cooked a corned beef tip in slow cooker all night. I bet Wag doesn't even like corned beef. PETA just yells. All right, Wig. You're still cooking, huh? Or red with dark brown. Red, dark brown. We'll have to experiment, when the time comes. We'll try a different color, see what they look like. I thought it was pita bread. You like corned beef hash? I don't like my corned beef hot. I got it sitting out right now. Get it cooled off. Once it gets, cold, you can slice it a little better and make some really good sandwiches out of that. I couldn't eat the cabbage. I can't eat the green vegetables. I should have got some fresh carrots. I could have thrown them carrots in this morning and cooked them a little bit. I don't like my carrots mushy either, but I like them, good and firm. But all right, Thomas, I'll see about making a video on the printer problem too this week. I left. I clicked on a link that Ivo shared. They wouldn't let me look. That's a museum. So that's some kind of it's not really a brick red. It's kind of a brownish, and it kind of looks like a white areas. It's not a bad color though. Oh, there's some other pictures of it. I wonder what that building is next to it. Looks like some kind of coal thing. Looks like a blast furnace. It's a museum too. I can't even pronounce the name of the town that's in. It is Ivo's fault. I lost. Here I am, I'm back. Yeah, I wonder what happened to J7. Is he ever going to come around anymore? Oh, really? It kind of looked like it was something to do with coal or something. That's a big place, looks like. Champ, don't say that word, tuna dog. Hey, J7, must heard me talking about you. I'm kidding, I saw you. Champ is a beef stick. That are the most nasty tasting beef stick. It's like a Slim Jim. They are really, really nasty. The whole complex is a huge mine. It looks huge. What Liz do again? Corned beef and cabbage, good potatoes and curds. Yeah, I can't eat. I love cabbage. I love cooked cabbage, but not a good timing when I have to get my numbers checked here soon. That would just knock my numbers from my blood thinners off the wall. Then I have to go back again every 2 weeks. I don't want to do that. Did Wigwag leave too? I'm getting cold, actually. No, you're not, Liz. Don't get carried away. You're talking about tuna dog. He's talking about chicken slaughterhouses and everything. Don't tell him what the champ is. Cabbage, but I'm just better off eating, other vegetable. Actually, they say sweet corn is not even a vegetable. It will be a fruit. Who could guess that? But I love carrots. I should have got some carrots. That would have been perfect today for dinner. Oh, we're moving to some better food now. That sounds pretty good, Tom Houston. Yeah, and Pete's still out mowing. Can't believe you're mowing already. You sure it's not snow? I got a leftover hamburger too from last night. I was hungry for hamburger, and I almost went to Burger King, but I hate Burger King. There's not a good Burger King around here. I said, why don't I just run to the store and get my own hamburger patties and some buns and a tomato? So I did and made my own hamburgers. uh, for the dark brown brick color, try. I'll be back. I clicked on a link. Oh, they want me to translate all that. That was German into English. Uh, you talk about that first building on there, Ivo? That's brown. What kind of building is that? That's cool looking. It's not in English anymore. I don't know what happened. I'm back. 56 degrees there. So what did you have on Friday, Liz, with your family for food? You got good Burger Kings? No, I don't like Burger. I like Burger King, and I don't. If there was a good one that knows what they're doing, yeah. The second one is even larger coal mine with coking plant attached. I do not. I don't think I have 23 track. I can't even run trains right now until I get what I got going on in the train room done. Wow. You know, them Cornish hens used to be really cheap. Boy, I can't believe how much they want for one now. It's ridiculous. Time you get the skin off, you can't find any meat. Oh, I have the 280. I could never remember the numbers for that. I got 26 thumbs up now. Yeah, find the meat. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, they used to be really cheap. Now they're over like over $5, I think now. If you spend $5, you may as well buy a big whole chicken. I see prices on eggs came down. I gotta make some egg salad. I got a lot of eggs in there. Boy, I just keep getting email after email. Holy cow, my phone's way behind. Oh, I'll never be able to make it to Europe. I wish. That would be nice to see. Thanks, Ivo. We'll have to try. We'll just have to experiment with the colors that you suggested. Do you have more food coming this weekend, Liz? How come we never found out who's on Backtrack Sunday tonight? Bob just disappeared. He never said goodbye, did he? And Pete is mowing the grass. And J7 came in high and left. That's okay. Wigwag's cooking. Every Friday night. Wow. They must live pretty close to you, huh, Liz? Oh, I miss my dad's cooking. Dad did all the cooking. And I used to complain about eating the same stuff. Now I miss that stuff. Dad was a good cook. Makes his own gravy from scratch and always cook, fry up. Oh man, he made some good food. Yeah, I miss it. Well, that's good, Liz. Another tip: search Google Images. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. That gives some nice color. I'll check that out, Ivo. We never even seen Pappy today. I hadn't seen Pappy all weekend. I don't think yeah, only my dad's the one only did all the cooking. My last two wives, they didn't cook. All they did was spend my money. Actually, my first wife think I didn't make enough money. But I was a young kid then, so oh well. I don't recall my last wife cooked at all. She spent my money. Think you'll get to do it, Ivo? I already spent $100 for groceries. I won't. I only buy groceries once a month. As much groceries. I think it was $112 total, and you get what 4 bags of groceries. It's ridiculous. My phone's dying. How about this phone? It's dying too. All them in German border region. Yeah, isn't that the truth, Liz? It's just I don't know what our young kids are going to have to deal with when they get older, and everything's going to be so high priced for them. They're going to have to get a better education before they get a better job. But I'm not going to say that. I just know too many young people that didn't go to college and they all make good money. I will look at all that stuff for myself. Ivo, thank you for appreciate you suggesting all that. Yeah, that's true, Liz. They're going to have to make money to be able to survive in this crazy world. I have no clue. I haven't even seen nothing posted for who's doing Sidetrack Sunday. It was Bob last weekend. I haven't seen John too lately. So I don't know, Jenny. So Liz, can I ask you what kind of job you have? I'll tell you my job. Even trade. Normally they post something, that who's doing it. We know what J7 does. He makes coffee. Maybe Liz is a cake maker. Oh, really, Liz? You must not making very much money. I thought your wife makes all the money, J7. As long as you enjoy doing it, that's the main thing. If you don't like your job, you move on. Just like my grandson, my older grandson, he's had some good paying jobs since he's been out of the Marines. He works for that place down here in Bloomington, Illinois, where they make EV cars, actually EV trucks. I can't think of the name of them. He got bored. You're making all this money and you get bored? I'd be bored as much. He was making over $23 an hour. Come on. A young kid. He wasn't really a young kid, but and then he screws up. No telling what he did. He got fired for something. Sorry if I don't think he watches my live, but I think he got fired. I'm not sure. And then he gets another job in the town he lives in, making good money too. And he didn't like it, he quits. Now he does a job, but man, he's not making any money. There you go. That's right, Jason. Oh man, no wonder, Liz. No wonder you don't have any money. I know my son did that. He used to play the lotto all the time, scratch off all the time. You, she has a new contract, right? J7? Right, Clev. I can't get over Clev guessing what that 3D printed thing was. Man, that was a really good guess. Unbelievable. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? You hear me now? That's because the mic went dead. And I unplugged it. So here it is. It's dead, dead, dead. I didn't charge it up. I forgot to charge it up. Yeah, battery died in the mic. That's all right. We're going to take off. I'm going to go in there and cut up my corned beef. Make a corned beef sandwich. Mary had a little lamb. One called him Wishful. What? Frolics? Wishful Frolics? You're weird. Andy's so weird, ain't he? I haven't worked on my spring cleaning for a few days. Took a little break. Probably start back on it on my dreadful Mondays. I don't like Mondays. I'm glad not every day is Monday for me. Every day is Friday for me. But I'll start back up. I got a lot done. I'll be glad when I get that area clean because I pulled a lot of stuff out of that train room and it's sitting in the next room. And I hardly can't get around that room. But I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. Surely. Alright, guys. Thank you for everybody. I got something in my eye besides my finger. Can't get it out. Oh, Pete's done mowing. Ooh, clam chowder. I like clam chowder. Gout don't like clam chowder, but I like clam chowder. Actually, I bought some shrimp too. All right, Jenny, thanks for hanging out. Pete, Ray, Tom Houston, Liz, J7, Tuna Dog. Go play with Mary, Little Lamb, Tuna Dog. Yeah, we all gotta find something to eat now. Go get your champ. See you, J7, Liz, Tom Houston. Ooh, I'm the one that gotta turn off the camera. See you guys. Where am I? I just sent out the thing. Oh, I would. Thanks for hanging out. See ya. I'll be back. Get to the chopper.